Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, TISS has divulged the details of what the selection process for 2024 is going to be like. So come, let's look at it so that we are thoroughly prepared and aware about the selection process of TISS 2024. So the first one is CUET-PG exam. TISSNet scrap out ho chuka hai. CUET-PG exam is what they are going, the scores of which they are going to accept. So primarily the paper codes are COPQ 11 and COPQ 12. COPQ 12 is for the HRM and LR and ODCL papers. The other papers will come under the paper code COPQ 11. The weightage for to this exam is 75%. So you really need to work hard here. The exam registrations are open till the 24th of January. The exams will be between 11 to 28th March depending on your paper codes. And the only examination that is acceptable by TISS is the CUET PG exam. कोई और scores TISS नहीं accept करेगा. So the first thing is the TISS DAF. Now once you have cleared the CUET PG, you will need to fill in a DAF. Now before I move on, DAF is not a qualifying process. That means इसके basis पे कोई elimination या rejection नहीं होगा. तुम DAF के लिए apply करते हो तो तुम्हें PI और अगर GD apply करता है in your course, then you are also indebted to give that. Now the DAF is like the question paper of your interview. Before I proceed, it's very important for you to know that each and every course, so TISS, MHA, MPH, will need a different DAF. So you need to fill in a different DAF for each course. You double check the details you mentioned because they are doing this. They are going to keep the DAF in front of them and then ask you questions in the interview. So that question paper, whatever answers you've written, you should be well prepared with them. You should have examples. You should have data to substantiate whatever you've written so that there is credibility and there is validation to your answers. And be pre-prepared with the subjective questions. So why TISS, why this course, what are the other courses you've applied for? You have these subjective questions in the TISS DAF part 2. The gap year is another very tricky question. So you need to be well prepared with these answers so that you're not cross-questioned much. Now the TISS Extempore is the next round. So this is again applicable for all courses. So there is a prep time of about 1 minute that is given to you. Post that you need to speak impromptu, that is at that given moment for around 2 to 3 minutes. The topics will be from different genres like current affairs. So current affairs में hot trending topics जैसे कि national NEP हो गया या फिर war, is it important, is it not important, can we do without it or with it. Domain related, so if you're giving the HR or psychology or MHA, so healthcare budget, fiscal deficit, all those current affairs that is related now. Domain related, that is related to the subject that you're applying for. Abstract would be topics like music, red, black, white. Educational content, again education will be related to environment, related to awareness, related to campaigns, related to, so if you are going for a healthcare course, then it could also be public health, what is happening in the grassroots, is it enough, how would you implement changes, strategies. All these questions, all these kind of topics are going to be very common in the TISS extempore. The next is the online personal interview. Now this is very interesting. This is the best method for them to check communication skills. उनके पास आपका written DAF है. You have already passed the very difficult test CUET PG. Now also they need to know whether you can speak well or not, which is why they have an online personal interview. So the best method to check communication skills without fail, there's a panel of about 2 to 3 people. The questions will be based either on the technical part, which is based on your academics. So if you're from, say, the BCom background, there will be questions on commerce, on accounts, on why you are switching your fields. Domain related. So based on the domain that you've applied for. So why are you switching to this field? What do you like about this domain? What do you already know? So if you're giving the HR course, applying for the HR course, what is it that you already know? Do you know about what a compensation benefit analyst is? What a training and recruitment manager does? So all these things which are related to your domain could be asked. Generic questions like strengths, weaknesses, hobbies, tell me about yourself, the basic questions to check your personal strength and presence of mind. Now, group discussion is, applicable only for the HRM and LR and the ODCL people. It will be conducted online, so it is quite unique and one-off in this case. It will be along with Extempore and OPI. So these 3 rounds will consist of 25% weightage. You can expect around 8 to 10 people in the same GD. So why do they do this? They want to analyze your team working skills. The topics might be quite similar to the extempore topics, say rise of social media. It may be converted into a group exercise. Now, group exercise is where you are given a task and you together as a team have to finish that task. There are very less chances of doing a group exercise since it is an online group discussion. Nevertheless, it's better you're prepared for the same. So thank you so much for paying attention. Do let us know in the comments below and we will help you with your preparation. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. All the best.